Hi,
Hi, welcome.
welcome.
This is our second installment of our YouTube slash uh,
Podcast.
podcast channel. My name is Sebastian,
My name is Nadia.
and the last video I hope you all enjoyed.
Yeah,
And we had some technical
of
difficulties.
course. I mean, if you don't have technical difficulties, then
I mean, it's for like it's a first
it's
video,
the first
and
time.
we expected some difficulties while filming or editing the video.
Mm.
We filmed a whole segment about movies, and well, the audio was recorded,
Yeah, the audio was recording the whole time, but our camera decided to stop recording.
so we didn't have any footage of it. So we decided to scrap it all
Just,
and yeah, use
yeah.
it in today's video. So as I said, we'll talk about some movies and maybe give some recommendations.
Recommendations.
Of course, you can give us some recommendations
Comment
and
down below.
and give us also your opinions. What do you think about the movies we talked about or recommended? If you watch them or not.
Yeah.
So let's get started.
Yeah. You can start. I mean, first if you wanna.
So recently I watched Immaculate and Abigail. So those two are the newest horror movies that
Horror
came
movies.
out
Okay.
over the past month, and I didn't really like it.
No,
Mm-mm. I mean, I love Sydney Sweeney.
we all
If
love her.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you saw the last video, you probably saw like a minute of me simping over her and telling her
To
to
dye her hair
hair.
black because he also has black hair.
That doesn't mean anything. I just
Yeah. Yeah.
she
Right.
looks hot in black hair. I mean, she
Mm-hmm.
looks hot either way,
No,
but
either way. Yeah, of course.
it makes her eyes pop. And
Okay.
yeah, she's in the movie Immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try to keep it spoiler free.
Yeah.
If some of you didn't watch it, you can watch it. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
spoil anything, but in a nutshell, um, it's about this nun who comes to a
Church.
church, yeah, in Italy, and she gets pregnant. But
Nice.
yeah,
Great. She's a nun who's pregnant.
but nobody impregnated her.
Yeah.
She was impregnated by
By
God
God.
or
So
something. So yeah, it came out the same week, I think, or month as the remake of the First Omen. So those two movies have
basically the
this the same
same.
plot. Yeah,
Yeah.
just in this one is like the Antichrist, and then the Immaculate one is
Is Jesus.
the new coming of Jesus. I don't know the film. I mean, the scenery is beautiful because it's Italy,
I mean, yeah.
and the actors are okay and everything, but
The
I
whole
don't.
plot, the whole
Yeah,
story, it's just not it.
and the ending is just forced, and I don't know. I found it boring.
Mm. I
It,
mean, I didn't watch it, but I basically know the whole.
I mean, it's like everything you saw before. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing new,
Yeah.
and that's the problem
With
with movies these days because everything is a remake or a reboot,
sequel,
sequel, prequel.
prequel. What happened 10 years before this? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so nothing is original these days, and
I mean, it's not just horror movies. It's
movies,
basically
yeah, movie
all
series, and
genres.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Abigail, also nothing special. I mean,
It's the little girl, right?
yeah, so she is a vampire, and some people kidnap her, She almost kills everyone.
Mm-hmm.
There is the final girl trope, and I mean,
No, no comment.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know what to say. I mean, the movie is okay, but I don't know, just okay.
just okay. There's nothing.
Nothing special. They checked all the boxes for like the classic storylines and plots. Like you have the drug addict character, you have the muscle character,
Chad.
you have the brains of the operation, like all the classic tropes you have in almost every movie.
A blonde girl. No,
There is a blonde
there
girl,
is a blonde
yeah,
girl. Okay.
and she's the classic misunderstood hacker girl.
Oh,
It wasn't anything special.
yeah.
I didn't expect anything special when I started watching it, so I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't that disappointed.
Yeah.
But at least, I don't know, I was expecting some more entertainment while watching. It wasn't.
Maybe
It,
some comedy or
yeah, it
something like
wasn't
that.
bad, but it wasn't good either. So like just mid.
Mid. Okay.
But the last horror movie we watched together was
Mm-hmm.
good
Yeah, it was the
with the devil.
late night talk with the devil, something like that. We're gonna just
Oh,
put
put the
the
picture here.
put the picture. Um, so it had like the whole scenery is like old TV show, talk show, and we're not gonna spoil anything, so you can watch it. And it's basically just like a talk show, but like the 80s
Aesthetics, yeah.
aesthetics, and I actually liked it. I like the visual.
Yeah, the whole like camera work
Mm-hmm.
and like the costumes.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
It was really good, and the story is actually good, like the whole story. But then it comes to an end, and
Throughout the movie, you have like the same kind of storytelling and effects, and they're building up to something, right? So,
we're like, okay, okay,
and then the end happens, and the end is just something and completely
completely
different.
different. We like for the first time ever, I think we watch like on a YouTube explanation of the movie. Um, like we were just so confused at the end. And I mean, I like the whole like trashy 80s style they put in there, but like, nah.
Yeah, so the whole movie till the end is good. Then the end comes
You're just like, wait, what?
and confuses you. It disappointed me,
Yeah,
and you're just sitting there after it finished and like what did I watch?
yeah,
I mean, we do recommend the
yeah.
movie,
You can watch it because,
but warning, the ending is kind of confusing.
yeah,
So on that note, I do have some recommendations
okay.
for you or for
Everyone,
you.
everyone else.
Yeah, for you specifically
For you,
watching.
yes. If you are watching, are you watching?
Our one number one fan watching. This is just for you,
This is
nobody
just
else.
nobody else. Okay, okay. I'm gonna.
So I know we touched on the horror movie topic right now, but usually we'll talk about any kinds of movies we
Yeah.
watched, we want to watch, we got some recommendations for you guys, and watched it so we can talk about it, review it, whatever. So feel free to comment down below any kind of recommendations you have, either movies, books, series,
Yeah,
anything.
anything. And I just wanna add, I probably haven't watched like I don't know
Any of these.
any of these because I hate horror movies. I just get really scared, but like I know about them, but I don't want to watch them.
And I love horror movies. I mean, if that's not obvious while seeing me. And I love watching horror movies with Nadia because she's a scaredy cat, and I don't feel anything while watching them.
Yeah, he's just like literally. He's just like not looking at the movie. He's just like
Yeah, looking at you like
yeah, because I get jump scared if like a door slams and I'm like
if somebody farts in the movie, she will jump,
literally.
and that makes my day because she makes me jump. Like
He's like,
nothing.
what happened?
The movie doesn't make me jump. She makes me jump. She screams at literally any little sound in the movie, and that makes my day. I get some reaction while watching that. So, uh,
Well, I'm happy that I make you happy.
thank you. I'm happy that you make me happy.
That was good.
But I remember. I mean, that was some of you may think as a dick move. Some of you may think it's funny.
Mm.
Um, there was one time that I scared her so good.
I actually thought I was like I was dead. So, are
You,
we
kn-
thinking about the same thing?
I
Yeah.
think we are.
Okay.
So the new Scream movie came out.
Yeah.
Five, six. I don't know.
10. It was actually the X. Was it the X one? Like just the X.
No, 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 no. It
Mm.
was Scream five, six. The recent one. I don't
The
know
recent
anymore.
one with Jen Ortega and
Yeah,
yeah.
and I have a ghost face mask at home, and I thought it was a brilliant idea to take it with me to the cinema.
Cinema.
And we went with some friends, and nobody knew what I was planning. I didn't
I
tell anybody.
and I
Nobody to ruin my plan.
and I also didn't want to watch this movie, but like I was like, okay, I'm gonna hang out with my friends, and yes, I
Yeah,
was sitting next to him.
and I was waiting, and the whole time I was thinking, what was the right
Moment.
moment to put the mask on and scare
I
her?
didn't even notice you putting it on.
Yeah, sneaky.
You're very sneaky because I was just okay. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna just watch. I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna get scared. And then I just see somebody. I don't know who. I just see somebody with the ghost face like this and just going like this, and I'm like, I didn't scream, which was okay because we were in the cinema. Okay,
Watching Scream.
yeah, watching Scream. But I didn't scream, but I saw I don't know what I saw. I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. I was like, okay, I'm dead. He came to me, okay, and then I just see this. He takes it off, and I'm like, fuck you.
I think you cried a
I
little.
did cry a little because I really thought I was gonna die.
I mean, if somebody wants to kill you, you should be glad it is me.
I don't know. I don't
I do
know.
it with style.
You do it with style. I do it in a cinema. Stab her like 10 times.
I was so proud of that prank. I mean, I felt bad when I saw her
I
tears,
was like, oh.
but yeah, afterwards, like we're laughing about it,
No,
so
we
it's
were,
fine.
yeah. I mean, I don't hate him for that.
Thank
It
you.
was funny. I mean,
I'm so proud. I thought of that, and I had a mask at home.
hmm
I don't even remember when I bought it. I think I was a kid.
that shows a lot.
Yeah,
That says a lot.
and I think I didn't buy it. I made my mom buy it.
Okay,
So
mom.
yeah, I don't think she knew what she was buying. Uh,
But yeah, that was a funny.
yeah, some of my best work.
Yeah.
There's gonna be
Yeah,
more in
yeah.
the future.
There's gonna be
Just you
more.
wait.
Uh,
Let me
there's
get
gonna be.
all the horror movie masks.
Oh my god, no, he's gonna do like a Freddy.
I'm gonna show up in your dreams. Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh, I hate that movie. Oh my god. Okay. So he's gonna show us some recommendations to scare me more. Great.
Starting off with the classic, it's Dead Silence. So, do you know the movie?
I know the doll
Hmm.
and all that, but like,
So some of you probably have watched it, or if you haven't, you probably seen it, heard it, whatever. I mean, the doll is quite famous.
mm-hmm,
It was in some parodies, and it had like cameos in some movies. So you probably seen the doll.
mm-hmm.
It's a good movie. I like it very much,
Okay.
and there is one particular scene. If you watched it, you know what I'm talking about. I will not spoil anything, but that one scene, ugh,
I want to see that. I don't know why, but I want to see it.
I'll show it to you later.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
The next one is The
Oh.
Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh.
I love that movie. When I
No.
say I love that movie, I really mean it. I watched it at least 5 times.
Oh my god.
So if you seen the game Mortuary Assistant,
I know about that, yeah.
um, the game is similar to the film. So
So
yeah,
it's basically like that. You're just like operating on
they
a
are a father and a son who are doing an autopsy
on
of
a
a unknown female.
yeah, so basically Jane Doe,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's really good. If you love good scares and like witchy stuff and paranormal stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you will love this movie.
I just remember when I saw that poster and she's just like just laying there and with those eyes, open eyes. I mean dead eyes basically. No, no,
Mm,
that's not for me, guys.
smash.
Yeah, she's hot, but like,
The next one is
ooh,
As Above, So Below.
yeah, I know about that one. I haven't seen it, but I have seen clips, like clips, explanation of the movie, something like that, and I know like a story, most of the story.
I love the poster.
Okay,
I mean, it's really simple.
just like
Yeah, but I don't know. I love it.
no,
I don't
I
have an explanation. It's just
yeah,
cool, and
I mean the
the red and the upside down, like Eiffel Tower.
so the poster shows you that the location is the catacombs in Paris. So basically, it's just like a group of friends just
Yeah, it's
exploring.
similar. So it's like found footage,
Something,
similar
yeah.
to Blair Witch, but in my opinion, better.
Hmm.
And I remember watching it. I was in middle school.
Yeah, it's an old movie now.
We are old.
We're old.
And it wasn't scary. There was one jump scare that almost got me, but the whole movie doesn't rely on jump scares, but on like atmosphere,
Hmm.
and the story, aka the plot, is really good.
Okay.
Like you get so immersed in it, and
It's
at
like
least what I remember, I didn't watch it for like a decade now, but in my memory,
it's like you're in the movie, in the group, like exploring. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. I mean, I have to watch it. I want to watch it.
I think you would manage because it isn't
Yeah.
scary as much.
It's just
Just the atmosphere and I mean, the location itself may be scary.
no, thank you. The catacombs.
She has been to Paris too many times, and she never went.
no, so the first time I think I when I went, you were like, "Are you gonna go to catacombs?" He just wanted to know, and I was like, "Bruh, bruh, what do you think of me as some kind of
Do it. I would. That would
no?"
be my first stop. I get off the plane, catacombs.
I mean, but I know that the catacombs they're like spread. I don't know how for how many kilometers.
All
It's.
over Paris. I
I
mean,
think
all
it's
under
it's
Paris. Yeah.
all under. Yeah, yeah. There's.
There's this one section that is for tourists and people to
There
go. Yeah,
there are people who take people
and
to on a
then the
tour.
rest is unexplored or something. So yeah, the movie
Mm,
shows.
shows
Yeah,
the yeah.
you have to go. If I ever manage to go to Paris, and if
He's
you,
gonna take. He's probably gonna take me there. Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
the next movie on my list is The Grudge.
Oh, okay. I have seen this one with you.
Yeah. So The Grudge and The Ring, um, similar supernatural villain.
Hmm.
You can never go wrong with a lady with a long black hair
Hair and
and
the
a
white
white
dress.
dress.
Yeah, just coming out of a well.
There is like the original, the Japanese version.
Hmm.
So Ringu and Juon,
John, yeah.
Juon, I think, if I'm saying that right. Um, those aren't as scary,
But
but are classics, and you should watch it.
yeah.
And the remakes are The Grudge and The Ring, and those aren't as similar as the original one. They took inspiration, of course, and everything,
Hmm.
but they are more supernaturally and more with jump scares and more scary and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're good. I mean, they hold till this day classics, and
It's just a classic. And actually the Japanese version actually has a good story
yeah.
going on while you have like the girl and the television and all that.
I
But
mean,
like the
the
stories,
Japanese ones are more like artistic,
yeah. Yeah.
while the remakes that are American movies are the typical American filmmaking, horror, whatever.
Mhm. Yeah. I think it's a good one, yeah.
The next one is a newer one. Uh, I see Nadia has some opinions on the movie and she hasn't watched it.
And I haven't watched it.
So the movie is The Pope's Exorcist with Russell Crowe. Any movie that has him in it, you cannot say it's bad.
Mm.
And I really like the movie. I think I watched it 2 times. I mean, it's nothing
Nothing like special. Not.
special, extraordinary, whatever, but
I mean, I don't have opinions. I haven't watched it, so I'm not gonna say anything. But like, I don't know
I can see the opinions in your eyes.
when I watched the trailer for it, I just didn't.
But you cannot judge a film
No,
by
no,
its trailer.
I'm not judging a film by its trailer. I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna watch it probably.
Yes. Because it isn't as
It's not.
scary.
It's not like a horror. I
I
think of
like
it.
the story and
Hmm.
the acting and the location of the film. So it's the Vatican,
Yeah, yeah.
Rome, and some place in Spain, if I
Okay.
remember. Yeah, it has some comedic moments. It has a good plot and Russell Crowe, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm not gonna comment that much because I actually do want to watch it. So then I'll have an opinion.
The next one, the next ones, I will just go fast through them because I don't want to give any spoilers. So I'll just name them, and you'll just have to take my word for it if you are interested.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Ritual, you can watch it on Netflix.
Ooh,
Has Nordic mythology in it.
I actually don't know about that one. Yeah.
Dark Water and Pulse. These ones are Japanese films. They are really artistic, abstract, and you should watch them while you have full brain power because they
Yeah.
need the fullest attention so you can understand them.
Mm-hmm.
Call, it's a Korean film. You can also watch it on Netflix.
Netflix sponsor us.
Yes. Um, Broadcast Signal Intrusion, a really good one. Also, um, you have to be concentrated to watch it. Um It sounds like I said constipated. I don't know why. You don't have.
Concentrate.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to concentrate on it, not have constipation.
Yeah.
And it's also
Visually, very
it's
nice.
good, but it's a weird movie.
A weird movie. Okay.
Uh, Lights Out. Similar vibes to The Grudge and Ring.
Okay.
And I think you watched this one,
Yes.
Annihilation.
Yes, I did. It's very nice. It's also on Netflix. Damn. Um, I just remember like I wanted to watch it, and then I had an opportunity with a friend, and I was just like, first of all, the visual effects, I was just amazed by it.
Mm.
And it's not really like a horror,
More
it's
sci-fi.
sci-fi horror thriller, all in that. And Natalie Portman is in it, she's amazing. And yeah, I just like the whole story, the whole plot of the movie. Yeah.
And do you remember the bear scene?
Yes. Yes.
Do you remember how the bear looked and
Yeah,
everything?
with the yeah.
Okay, I'll give you an example, right?
Wait, what?
So you're in the woods.
Uh-huh.
You're standing on a cliff, so you cannot go backwards because you'll fall off the cliff, right? In front of you, there's a man, a human being, regular old Joe,
I don't
right?
know him.
Yeah, you don't know
Okay.
him. And on the other side, there's the bear from the movie. Which way do you go?
You know
The
what?
man or the bear?
You know
That
what?
is the question.
I've seen the TikToks. Okay. You know what? I jump.
That's not an option. Choose the man or the bear.
No, I jump off the cliff. Okay. Man.
You have it here, folks. On today's news, today is the. It doesn't matter. A woman said the man instead of the bear.
Okay, no, listen.
I'm
Listen.
joking. Yeah, it's.
Listen. If
If that bear
if
was
that
there,
bear was there,
I would also go to the man, and
I
I would also choose to jump off
jump
a
off the
cliff.
cliff, because if we're looking at it like that, like the man and the bear, like all that,
Mm,
then I'm jumping.
yeah.
I mean, there's no surviving, I guess. So
How does the audio go? If you ever see me in the woods with the bear,
help the bear.
help the bear.
Help the bear. Don't copyright this, please. Okay.
Yeah, and the last one on my list
Mm.
for today is Hush.
Oh, with the Stalker one,
Yeah,
like more realistic, I guess.
yeah. So a woman lives alone in the woods. Classic
Classic.
for
And
a disaster happening.
also, I think you also, I mean, you can see it in the trailer. She's deaf, mute.
Yeah, both.
Okay, both. So yes, she does have the disadvantage on that.
But she still outsmarts the guy trying to break in her house.
Yeah, go woman.
Queen.
Yeah, okay, that's nice.
You told me once you had a similar story.
Oh, yeah, I think you know. I think I know what you mean. So I was like 10 to 12 years old,
Mm.
so young. And I was, of course, for like the first time home alone. Nobody was at home, like my parents, the whole family. And the thing I knew was, if somebody rings the doorbell, you don't open the door. Like, my parents have the key. And so, okay, I'm home alone, partying. And
Living my 10-year-old life,
yes, parents aren't home, okay.
drinking all the juice in the fridge.
Yes. And so suddenly I hear the doorbell ring. And I'm like, okay. So I don't open the door, but I do like come down the stairs. So I was on the upper floor, and I come down the stairs, and I'm just like sitting on the stairs, like, who the fuck is at the door? Like I'm so, I do want to know, but like I don't want to open the door. And so okay, it's like it's ringing, it's ringing, it's ringing, and then silence, and then suddenly the person, I don't know who it is, just starts going at the door, like banging, like what,
Jesus.
like wanna, he wants to, I don't know if
Mm.
it's a he or she, it wants to get in. And then I'm like, okay, that's not right, that's not right. And so I don't go open the door. Yes, you heard it.
Smart.
I don't go open the door, and I ran upstairs, and with my house you can go to the balcony and you can see from the down, like the front door.
Yeah.
And so I'm like sneaking, like all just, and I look down and I see a person, and it was a male, um wearing all black. I was so young, I don't remember how he
Mm.
looked. Yeah, but he's still going at it, like he can't get in. I have like good doors, I guess. And so
Or he just doesn't know how to open a door.
yeah. Like, do you know? And so I'm just like, okay, so he doesn't know that I'm here. um and so my little brain decides to get like the whole Home Alone movie moment. And I get a bucket, and I fill it up. I don't remember if it was hot or cold water, but I fill it up with water. And it was heavy. Like I'm like,
Struggling for dear life.
like, but this was like going on for like a minute or two. And I go to the balcony, and he's still going at it. Like, okay, dude. Like, uh, yeah. And I'm like,
Excuse me.
and I like pour. I just pour it at him, and I like get back so he doesn't see me. And he's like, "What the fuck?" He was like,
Oh, great heavens. What happened?
like the heavens spoke to him with the water, and he ran. Like he was out of there
He was
because
baptized by you.
he was baptized by me. Because yeah, he was like so confused, like he thought nobody was at home, and somebody poured water on him, and he ran. And like I was like, okay, I saved my house, hey. But like an hour later my parents come home, and I'm like telling the whole story, and my dad is like, why didn't you call us? And I'm like, huh.
You used all your brain for one activity at a time
Look,
and the other.
listen, it was a moment. But if we're looking like that the man did get in my house, uh, I also have the advantage. I knew that my plan B would be to go up on the roof
Hmm.
and call my parents, of course. But like, yeah, I knew that the roof was probably the safest place for me because I don't think he knows my whole house.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that was like a whole experience for me. Yeah.
Damn.
Do you have maybe?
I'm kind of not really. I mean, it's similar-ish, I guess.
Okay.
So it was summer. I was 16 or 17,
Okay.
and it was usual for my parents to go to the seaside and for me to stay at home, and then when they come back I go with my friends. so we don't usually go together, and everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. Okay.
So I was staying at home for a month alone, and the day before, a friend came by and he stayed overnight. We watched some films, whatever,
Mhm.
and we woke up. So the next day around I don't know, 12 or something.
Okay.
And
Summer.
yeah, and he was in the kitchen making himself something to eat. I was in my room changing, and I heard like a loud toot,
Like
but
bang,
bang,
bang.
more
Okay.
bang, yeah.
Okay.
It sounded like when you like open all the windows and the door slams. So it was that kind of sound.
Damn.
And I went to the kitchen and I asked him like, "Did you open a window or something? Like, what happened?" Nothing. Like he didn't touch anything. Like, okay. Okay. I went to my front door, and I opened it to see like where the sound came from. Maybe it wasn't even from my apartment. Maybe it was from somebody else's. I don't know. And I saw a man walking in the hallway, looking kind of suspicious.
That's us.
And I asked him, did he hear something? Like, what happened? And he just nervously, I don't know, just spoke. I heard nothing. I saw nothing. Just get inside.
Okay, don't be suspicious that you killed somebody, okay?
Like, okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
And I tried to close the door, and the door is not closing.
Oh,
So I'm standing there wondering what happened. Why did I hear a loud bang and my door, mind you, which is the anti-theft one, so the thick,
like you can't.
is not closing till the end. So there is like this kind of a gap.
Okay. Yeah, that's a gap.
A
Yeah.
gap is a gap. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. So my door is fucked, and I'm confused. Like, what happened? Where did I miss? What? And it doesn't pass like 5 10 minutes.
Okay.
I hear my door ring, and I look first to the peephole,
Mhm.
and
Smart.
yeah, and I see two cops and that suspicious guy. Thank God I put on pants, cause I would open that door in my underwear.
I would just be like confused. Why are there cops? Why are
I
there
just woke up, mind you. I just woke. I didn't even eat. My friend got scared. He locked himself in the kitchen and didn't
Oh,
get out.
poor guy.
I barely opened my eyes a few minutes ago, and I have to deal with that shit. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Why? What?
Why?
What?
So yeah, I open the door.
Blah
Hi,
blah
what
blah.
is wrong? Well, why are you bothering me?
Why are you here? Why me?
And the suspicious guy goes, "Yes, I heard him. He's inside. Carlos inside." And I'm
Who
standing there like, "Huh?
who the fuck is that?
I don't know. There are no Carlos in here. I don't know what you're talking about." And the police asked me um, if if I live here, if I'm alone, where are my parents, how old I am, blah blah blah. And they see that, yeah. So I'm was at the time underage. They see I'm just a kid. I couldn't do anything that that suspicious guy is implying I am.
Mm-hmm.
And before they said to close the door and not open it, the guy went, um, "You know me, right? You know me." And the police asked me, "Do you know the guy?" And I went, "No."
Yeah.
Why would I lie? I don't know the
You
guy.
would be at like the beginning of all that. You would be like, "Oh, hi,"
Yeah, I was just.
if you knew him, but like, yeah.
And then he started shouting at me and accusing me, like, "How do you not know me? I'm your neighbor." bitch, there is like 7 floors in my apartment building.
Jesus.
Uh, on each floor, at least I think 5 or 6 apartments.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people or a lot of families living in houses and whatever. I don't know my neighbors,
Yeah.
and I don't care to know them. So you could claim to be my neighbor. I wouldn't know if you were or
Yeah.
weren't, and I don't care. Okay, so the police asked me, "Do I know the guy?" I honestly said, "I don't know him." You could live next to my house, apartment, whatever,
Apartment, yeah.
and I would still say I don't know you because I don't care who lives around me. Like I
I just care who's living with me.
exactly. Um, and then the police said, "Just close the door and don't open it. We'll take care of it."
But you did say.
Yeah, so I called my parents, of course, and told them what happened, and told them that I cannot close my door. Um, we connected two and two, so that suspicious guy tried to enter my home. Uh, the bang I heard in the
In the beginning.
in the beginning, was him trying to slam his whole body into my door to try and break in.
But how can. What?
So he fucked up my door. So this like metal plate came off or something. I don't know. So my dad
Jesus.
had to call the repairman, and they came immediately. Thank God.
I
So
mean, that, thank God for that, because if you would literally had to have been standing at the door like the whole time.
yeah, I couldn't sleep if I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the door
God.
was fixed, but on our expense, not his.
Oh, great.
Later, we found out from the police. So that guy was indeed my neighbor
Oh,
and was the husband of the woman that is
like
the residential, I don't know, main lady,
landlady, something like
not
that.
landlady, the neighbors committee main woman. I don't know what's that called. Just the one you go if you have a problem with the neighbors in the building.
Yeah.
Let's say it like
Okay.
that. So,
Okay.
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 Bad for her reputation. It had a problem with her husband. Anyway, the catalog he was speaking was his 5-year-old son. He accused me of kidnapping his 5-year-old.
So he's like, you're like 16, 17 years old, and he thought, okay.
He went I don't know, something was wrong with his back, so he had to go for surgery, and because he had to be still and recover for a long time, he got laid off work, and because of all that, I don't know, the depression got into mix or something, I don't know, and he mixed the pills with alcohol,
Mm.
and he was literally tripping balls and walking around uh my hallway and just happened to choose my apartment out of all the apartments to break in because he thought he heard his son in there.
Great.
There's more.
Oh shit.
We later also found out that he's not divorced and anything, so he lives with Carlo and his wife, right? His wife and the son went on a trip over the weekend to her parents that he knew, but because of that mix, he
He
just
hallucinated
yeah,
that,
something started tweaking,
and
and yeah,
and he had to choose your door.
I'm the chosen one.
The chosen one.
Uh, later, my mom and me met lady in the lift with Carlo,
Oh.
and my mom confronted her and said, like, "Do you know what your husband did to my son?" She didn't know about anything.
Mm.
Like, how is that possible?
That just
Either she
shows
was lying, but I saw it on her face.
like
Like, she didn't know what I was talking about.
she was like flabbergasted. Yeah.
Yeah. And um my mom told her, right? She apologized. I didn't take the apology because if she really was sorry, she would have paid for the door.
Yeah, because I mean,
It's your husband, so
yeah,
it's
he
your,
broke it. I mean, he's supposed to pay for it, but like,
yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know what's their story now. Are they still together? I didn't see, or I didn't register. As I said, I don't register my neighbors. I didn't see him. So yeah, after that.
He ran
So
away.
yes, I don't know if they're still together, if they're still living there. What happened? Maybe he's under some treatment after that. Who knows?
I mean, I hope he's under some treatment.
But such a bizarre story
Yeah.
and uncomfortable for me.
And everybody, like, yeah.
So yeah, that's my
So yeah,
story.
we do have some stories related to
Yeah, weird. I don't know. That man was.
just weird, yeah. And just a man you don't wanna,
It was just an uncomfortable situation.
yeah.
Any a minor being involved and all that. Just two cops showing up on my door.
You're like,
A psycho neighbor trying to break in.
yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah.
So, since we are on topic of movies and all that, I really wanted to get into old animated movies, like forgotten animated movies, because I was like really like I remembered one and I was like, Jesus, was that like real? Did I watch that?
Enter
Like,
the rabbit hole of forgotten
uh,
animated movies.
and like, was this like a fever dream or something? But then I remember it was actually real. So I actually did research some, and I just wanna like go through some of them
Mm.
and see if you remember them.
Okay.
So do you remember a movie, Quest for Camelot?
Is that the one Arthur is a kid and has blonde hair, some like um red outfit?
So it's a movie where you have like the girl who then
Oh, nice. She killed
she
the
kill I kill there's like we have the open windows, so there's like
bugs
bugs and
everywhere.
all insects. Okay, so the movie is, wait, I'm just gonna show you, so like I have the poster, then I'll remember. So this one,
Ah.
this one where you have like a girl and she's like
Yeah, the one I described to you was, I don't know, either I think
Arthur, I think you meant
the sword and
the
stones.
sword in the stone,
Yeah.
which the kid in like the red,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So that's for from Disney, but this is so you have the girl and you have the guy who is actually blind, if you remember.
I don't remember anything about this except the
The
dragons.
dragons, because
They look familiar. I think I
yes.
watched that maybe one time when I had fever over like 40 or something, because I don't remember anything about this movie.
So it's basically also in like the time when it was like Arthur, all
Mm.
that. But it's basically just the main story is about this girl. And you have the evil guy, of course. I have to watch this movie again because I also don't really remember it. But I remember just the two dragons. I loved them. They were so funny. It reminds me of like Timon and Pumbaa from
Hmm.
Lion King, like basically something like that. But it's also have a musical, so they are singing. They are singing, but I actually love the singing in this one. It's really
I mean, you usually love musicals.
I do. I'm a theater kid.
You look like one.
Yeah, but it's a really old one, like 98, 1998. Like it's really old. I don't even remember how I came to that movie to watch it.
I mean, it's not that old. I mean, it's not far from our birth, so
Yeah, but I also don't remember like when I watched it.
yeah.
And I just remember this one. If you guys remember it, like it's actually good.
Yeah, it's hazy in my mind.
Yeah.
I'll have to rewatch
But
it.
I remember I love them, those two together.
Mm.
Like the main characters are so cute. Okay. The next one, I wanted to talk. Oh, but I think you remember this one, The Road to El Dorado.
Of course, I remember.
But I think it's forgotten.
Not really.
Not really, but like,
If you wander on my side of the internet, it never is.
but I remember this one. I love this movie. Like those guys.
Now, I at least like one time or two times in a week, I get on my For You page an edit of the girl in El Dorado, so I'll never forget that movie.
That girl, like,
Mm,
mm. Like we all know. I think we all know. But I love the story. I love
yeah,
those two.
it's a good cartoon. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really nice, and it's just like comedy gold. The next one, it's also horror type of movie. Nine.
fun fact: I still haven't watched that. That's
Is there a horror movie that I watched that he didn't watch?
there. That movie is on my list for I don't know how long.
Okay, so if you do know, nine is basically it. Mm, can I say it's like some the stop motion? No, it's not stop motion.
No, I don't think
No,
it is.
no, it's wait. I'm gonna just pull it up. Um, so it's like uh, it's animation. Yeah, it's animation, but it's about like the uh future.
Mm.
It is happening in the future, and like you have this like dolls. They're like dolls, I think. And I don't really remember like a lot of it, but I just remember it was really like scary and like just tragic, like depressive. Really, the whole movie is like depressive. And I just remember I just loved it so much. It's a horror, but I loved it. And
Yeah, I have to watch it. I
yeah,
know, and I don't know. I'm procrastinating. I'm postponing it. I don't know why.
but the story is so nice. So nine, why is it called nine? Because there's nine of them, and yeah, I mean, I just love the whole. Also, the stories of all the characters in it. I think it's really nicely written. But I think it's forgotten. I haven't really seen a lot of it, like going on the internet.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff on the internet, so
There's a
you
lot,
you
yeah.
could be overwhelmed with information and media. So
Um,
I don't know.
yeah. Then there's like a movie that I really wanted to talk about, and it's comedy gold. Hoodwinked. So if you don't know this one, it's basically a cartoon animated version of like Red Riding Hood, but like just comedy.
When she told me the name, I was like, "What cartoon?
What
What? What?"
cartoon?
Because I remember it only by another title in another language, and when she showed me the picture, I was like, Wait. No way, that's the original English name of the cartoon. That doesn't make any sense, at least in
Yeah.
my mind.
Yeah.
But I love that.
It's
The
just,
singing goat or
oh my
whatever that is.
god.
The the grandma.
We love
I
the
mean, the
grandma.
whole movie
The
is
whole movie is
just
just because it actually it doesn't go to like the whole story of Red Riding Hood. I mean, there is like snippets of it, but like it's just so ew, it's so good. Bring those movies back. I
yeah.
mean, yeah. And I also remember there's like a sequel to it.
Really?
Yeah, I think I saw that. There was like,
No.
yeah,
Nah. No.
I
Mm.
think there was.
Nah.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah. Nah.
yeah. And it's 3D.
Nah.
He left. He left.
No.
No. There is a. I think it's real. Yeah, 3D. Yeah, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. Come back. Come back to me.
Nah.
But yeah, I I don't think it's really. Oh, I'm catching them like.
Killing the mosquitoes.
Yeah. So I don't think it's really forgotten, but I remember like it's an it's not really a classic. I don't think.
I talked to a girl one time, just one time, and we were talking about some like old cartoons and stuff
Hmm.
we watched while growing up, and I mentioned this movie, and she didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I was deeply offended. I was like, "Nah, this date is over."
Oh shit! Oh damn! No. Okay.
There's certain stuff that you should know. If you don't know it, we just don't vibe.
Okay. Okay. I understandable. Yeah. Yeah. But like hoodwinked.
If you don't know that, how there's like five stuff in my mind that you have to know so we could be friends even. If you don't know that, like then like our mindset is not there.
Okay. Okay. I get it.
And I think that's fair for
Okay.
me and for them.
Okay. The next one, which both of us remembered, but we couldn't remember the name of it. So there's, I don't know what it was about ants, but there's like
Too many movies
too
about
many
that.
movies about it. But I remember this one, and I don't think it's talked about much. The Ant Bully. So it's basically you have like a little kid who is a brat,
Mm,
basically a brat, and he I mean every child has like fun with ants, I guess, like you pour water on them and everything. But in this one, the ants are real and talking, and they basically come to the boy and just sing him to a smaller size.
yeah, they make him small.
They make him small. And I actually love this movie because you have like literally the whole movie is about his character development,
Mm.
like from the kid, because when he gets big he's really nice, cool.
And I remember they were bullying him because he
Mm-hmm.
was smaller than them, and then he bullied what's smaller than him, and that's like ants.
Yeah. Yeah. um
Short King.
Shocking. But I really love this movie.
I haven't watched that in like forever.
Same, I don't really remember, but I remember snippets, I know.
I remember his face.
Yeah.
He
And
was ginger, right?
yeah, he was ginger. We're gonna put, he was like brunette ginger, like something like that. But I just remember. Okay, I was a kid.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything, but I remember I.
Sure.
But I remember I liked the ant guy. I think the people know. Wait,
In the last video, she
wait.
meowed, and now she's admitting she was in love with an
No,
insect.
I wasn't in love. But
Hmm.
like, wait.
Something is
No,
here.
no, 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 no.
Something is amiss.
No, 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 no. Look, 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 look.
A cope.
Him. Yeah, but I don't think it was more like he's an ant or something. It was really the voice, the guy who is voicing him. I don't even know who's voicing
I
him.
had a horrible association.
Wait, who's what? Oh, Nicolas Cage is voicing him. I think.
It doesn't matter. You know who the ant reminds me of?
Who? Oh no, who?
Your ex. You have a type.
No, I don't have a type. No, no. Listen, 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 listen. I think.
I cannot unsee it.
How do you see it?
Where is he?
This one.
No, you showed me this one. Ah, yeah,
Yeah,
right, yeah,
it's him.
yeah.
What? How can you
Because he looks like that. I
like
mean,
skinny?
just fucking.
No, I remember I just liked the voice actor. I didn't really like. I didn't like the ant, the insect. I mean, I like the voice actor, but like, I think we all had a phase.
Well, I surely didn't love ants, but
No, I didn't love.
uh,
We're gonna move on. Move
yeah.
on. The next one is I think the whole movie is just a fever dream.
Why do I see German on the list?
Oh, okay. Do you want to talk about that one?
We'll come to it.
Okay,
You
so
finish the talk.
okay. So I think this one is just a fever dream. I have to rewatch it, Chicken Little.
Love it.
That movie is a fever dream. Like I don't remember anything about it.
I
But I know
actually,
I watched it.
yeah,
I
I
know.
actually rewatched that a couple years ago.
I know it's so we know the chicken. Yeah, we know who the guy is, and I just know that he's like protect. I don't know if he's protecting the city, but I know there's like an alien invasion,
Mm.
something like that. But I have to rewatch it because it's just a fever dream. I don't know what it's about that movie.
The end credit scene is.
I remember just the scene where he's like running from paparazzi, running to
Mm.
his house, and he's like in the house, and they're just like asking him questions. He's like, he gets out and like,
Yeah, yeah.
I just remembered that. I don't know why, but I have to watch. If you haven't watched this one, just watch it. It's also comedy gold, really. So if you wanna, we can talk about this one.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay, millionaire dogs. I don't know why the name is changed. You didn't watch this?
What the fuck is that?
Okay. Okay.
What?
No, sorry, millionaire dogs. So I have to rewatch this. I don't really remember like a lot of this movie, but I remember I had
We'll put a bigger picture, but what?
I remember him. So,
Fui.
the story is the story is basically you have like pet dogs and you have like a rich lady, of course, in a mansion, and she like just keeps all the dogs with her and all that. And I don't know if I should say the spoilers. I mean, it's an old.
It's an old movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's an old movie. So basically, the old lady dies in the middle of the whole cartoon, and it's really sad. And the dogs are just like really not taking it well, but they're like taking care of the whole mansion. Like this lady was rich, so that's why it's called the Millionaire Dogs. And basically, then the whole
What a premise for a cartoon.
yeah, and the whole next like thing is just some guys trying to break into the mansion, taking all of the
And we are back again at breaking in.
breaking in. We just love this, I guess.
I guess that's the theme of today.
But I remembered this one, and I really wanted to put it in because I actually did think that you don't know about this one.
And I don't.
Yeah, but it's really like old, and I just, I know that on the IMDb is like 5 out of 10, but like I actually love this one. I really like this one. I really wanna. I want you to watch it just so you can like experience it.
I don't know. Just from the pictures, it doesn't seem something I would watch.
Yeah, I mean it is just like dogs. Like I remember those two. They were so
They give me
funny.
the same vibes as the twins in Bratz.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, the ones in Bratz do look more pretty than.
Do look yeah. But yeah, I just love this one. Okay. Um the next one, let's do. Ooh, do you remember Titan AE? So it's
Okay, there are some movies that all of us have watched, including both of us, those classics and whatever. But hearing what you have on that list is just more of a fact that the two of us had such different
different
childhoods.
childhoods. Yeah, totally different. But I remember I wanted to watch as much of like animated movies
Hmm.
as possible, like all Disney, Pixar, and all that. But these are just some. This one, you haven't watched this one? I mean, I mean, I
I
mean,
think it is. I don't know. It's really. I mean,
if
he
you know,
looks. It's the same animation for Anastasia,
so
so he does look like
yes,
that. But in
it's
this picture, he looks like Leon Kennedy.
yeah. So if you know the movie, if you know the main character, I mean,
I think it did because this frog
the
thing
frog will.
looks
Yes,
similar in my head
yes.
for some reason.
So I remember this movie, and I just love it. I love it so much. I mean, the characters, the story, the whole SF in an animation, like I love it so much. And the animation, I actually like.
Okay, I definitely have to rewatch this
Yeah,
because I fell in love with this woman.
yeah, yeah,
Whoever you are.
yeah. The woman is really, yeah. But yeah, if you remember the main guy, it's basically the same animation for the Anastasia movie. And
But in space.
but in space, in space. So it is happening in like a futuristic moment, and they have to like abandon the planet and alien invasions, all of that stuff. But the whole story, the way it's written, like I just love it so much. As I said, bring these movies back, please. Like it's so ugh.
Okay, now just read me the whole like list you have, and first, how many movies did you put down?
I think I put down, wait, 18.
Okay, and I will. You'll tell me the title, and I'll say it if I seen it or not, and then from your list we'll see how much I've seen. And
Okay, so do you want to go through all of them?
yeah,
Okay. Treasure Planet, Brother Bear, Quest for Camelot, The Road to El Dorado, Nine, which you haven't seen, Titan AE, Bolt, Hood Winked, uh, The Ant Bully, Chicken Little, Robots. I mean,
the Britney Spears scene.
Robin Williams. It's all in there. The American Tail mouse movies. Space Chimps. All Dogs Go to Heaven. Millionaire Dogs. Horton Hears a Who. Meet the Robinsons. And The Prince of Egypt.
So 15 out of what?
18.
18. So I didn't watch three movies from her list. I'm good.
That's good. That's really good. I mean, I really put these movies here because when I was researching, I literally wrote like forgotten. animated movies, and I just wanted to see what my memory could remember. And
If I have dementia or not.
yeah, or it was a pure dream, and yeah. uh but yeah, most of these aren't really forgotten, I don't think so. But yeah, I really wanted to put it in. I just, yeah, I really like talking about animated movies.
Yeah, gives you the nostalgic feeling.
Oh, warms my heart, warms my heart.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's it for today's video.
Mm-hmm.
I hope
You
you,
enjoyed.
yeah. Uh, Please comment down below
Mm-hmm.
if you watch some of these films we talked about today. Uh, you can also give us your opinion on it, if you like it, dislike it, why, and yeah,
Recommendations.
recommendations all for it. And yeah, that's it. Please like,
Subscribe,
subscribe.
uh,
These are our social
social
medias.
media, and
Share this video to your family's group chat.
yeah, like, hey, parents, look at this too. I don't know.
Unique duo.
Yeah,
And I hope we'll see you guys
next time.
next time. And thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.